Hey everybody, so I've been doing a ton of research on why our food doesn't have as many nutrients as it used to, and I wanted to give you all my gatherings from my research. So I thought that soil health had a lot to do with it because I'm a big believer in our soil health, and it does have a little bit to do with it. And some people think global warming, some people think pesticides and spraying chemicals, nitrogen dumping, and all of that does have a little bit to do with it. But what I learned was that in the 1950s, after World War II, we was having a hunger crisis. So to combat that, scientists started working on new strands and varieties of our produce and our livestock in order to get more yield, to get more produce, to get more meat. But what they actually did was basically trade nutrient value for yield. And since the middle of the 20th century, here's some stats. Our foods have 6% less protein, 15% less vitamin C, 18% less vitamin A, 38% less vitamin D, 16% less calcium, 15% less iron, 9% less phosphorus. That is crazy numbers. And also, wheat, a perfect example. So since the 1960s, wheat lacks 30% less of its nutrient values than it used to in the middle of the 20th century. And the reason being is, again, because they was trying to combat hunger. So they made a new semi-dwarf strand of wheat. And to give you a perfect example, it produced 2/3 more than the old strand of wheat. But like I said, 30% less nutritional value. Whew, that's crazy. We are what we eat. We need to start paying attention to these things. We need to figure out a way to get nutrient values back in our foods. Ye bar do.